Welcome back, guys. The bros are back in town.
The bros are back in town. Alright, in this video, we are I don't know what I'm saying.
In this video, we're bringing you another reaction to scary Randonautica videos.
This is supposed to be the 10 most scariest Randonaut videos. And this guy wants to go on a trip to do a Randonautica video for us. But there are some stipulations. What are those stipulations?
So in our last Randonautica video, if you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out. He said that if we reached 50 subscribers, we would go on a Randonautica adventure and film the whole thing for you. Good, bad, or indifferent.
I have regrets.
But it still stands.
Because right now we're over halfway there. So make sure you smash that subscribe button below. Hit the bell for notifications so that you can get notified when we do our first Randonautica trip. That being said, let's get into the video.
Randonautica is an app where you think of something that you want to see, and this app will give you nearby GPS coordinates to find it, but sometimes they are way more scary than what you were ready for.
So this video is by Chills. Chills is one of the top people that put together top 10s, top whatever of different things that are happening. And a lot of these clips we have seen before, like in that introduction we've seen, but they all end up being really creepy and they give you chills.
It's very long-winded for a pun.
It's okay. Give me chills. Let's go.
And a TikTok user by the name of Baddest Bunny on the block uses Randonautica in search of creepy stuff with a story to tell. The TikTok app takes them to one of the scariest Randonautica finds on this list. By a river near a bus station, they find a discarded tarp by a mound of freshly dug earth. Under the blue tarp is a shredded black trash bag, inside of which they find a shovel and an object covered in red. Before you think they put this here themselves, consider the fact that she calls the police, who take interest in the scene and actually collect evidence instead of shrugging it off. Based on their reactions, I think she might be onto something. Number 9. Steve Ronan.
So, the original GPS that she showed with her phone made it look like it was way away from the road.
I think it was just zoomed in really far.
Oh, right.
I think it was in a park.
Because that wasn't really far away from the fence. So if that was something, let's say demonetized, but yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
Then that would be strange for them just to stumble upon it if it would be a shallow grave, essentially.
They also had to jump a fence to get to it. They may have went through a gate, but it looks like she had to jump a fence to get there.
I don't know.
Huh.
Seems kind of weird.
It was weird.
It looked like trash decomposing, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
Firsthand how scary randonauting can be, and says the Randonautica app is not to be taken lightly based on his experiences. He and Josh tell Randonautica that they want to manifest something dark and twisted, in their exact words, and let the app tell them where to explore. Through the woods is where they are told to go. A mysterious light in the woods leads them to a pentagram painted on a tree, a symbol that's as dark and twisted as it gets, and it's only the beginning. Randonautica takes them to an abandoned house, and the same unexplained light is right there with them. It remains the same size no matter how close they get. The light takes them to the backyard where it goes behind an object at 16 minutes and 50 seconds, so it's not coming from their equipment at all. Also, while they are exploring the area, this ghostly figure appears in the screen window. Tell me if you see it.
Is that one of those weird rabbit costume things? A weird Easter bunny? That's what it kind of looks like to me, because you got the big head and everything.
I don't know. I don't really see. I just see that that's part of the house in the background. There's something black right there in front.
Yeah. I don't know. I can kind of make out where they're thinking it's like a ghostly figure, but it looks more like just wear and tear on the screen.
looks kind of like a face with two hands. While exploring the abandoned house, they see the face of another ghost in the hallway. At 21 minutes and 29 seconds, it's in front of the railing and looking down. That's when they hear the scariest sounds of all. Police calling for them to come out and explain themselves. Number 8. A YouTube channel called Explore.
I'm just gonna say, they were trespassing.
Yeah.
Even if the house was abandoned or looked abandoned.
They shouldn't have been there. There's no telling what they could have been doing there.
That's the only stipulation I have with that. Is that it will take you anywhere. It doesn't care if you're trespassing or whatnot. The other great. I've seen where the app gives you warnings of follow the laws, don't trespass, whatnot, but that's up to the user itself. Or their self.
It's not like Pokemon Go. They don't go in there and say, don't go in this area, and take those Pokestops and whatnot away.
So, either way.
Eric relies on Randonautica to show them the scariest place they've ever seen, and it doesn't let them down. They soon find themselves at the end of a long dirt road with multiple signs, and one of them is a warning. Google wasn't able to translate the wording perfectly, but apparently this sign says that the property is owned by a dangerous witch who has eyes on them at all times. If someone could tell me the full message, I would really appreciate it. They find 2 fences lined with creepy dolls. Some of the dolls are burned and have parts missing, as if they were used for black magic rituals before being placed on display as a warning for all to see. It must have taken a lot of time and dedication to collect so many dolls, and I wouldn't be surprised if the children who own them are being kept somewhere nearby. At the end of the road, they find 3 homemade mannequins wearing old clothes that could be scarecrows for a small garden, or more ritual props.
Or it could just be,
Something
it looks like people
weird
are
about
there.
the one on the left.
No.
When they get closer, since I don't see any crops, I don't think it's a garden. The way this is all set up looks more like a memorial, if anything. I wouldn't be surprised if some passed on individuals were buried below the earth here, and I don't think I want to find out. A little farther up the trail, they find this old shack that looks more like a place to hold somebody, or something creepy like that rather than a place to live. They are about to explore the shed when they feel distant eyes upon them and go running. I have to say, that seems like the right choice. Number 6.
Nope. Not going there.
In general, that just looked like someone that wanted their privacy.
Yep.
Because if we were dangerous witches or wizards, whatever it to be, I wouldn't post it. I wouldn't have a sign at the end of the driveway next to all my broken baby dolls I've hung up on a fence. I just want to be left alone. And guess what? They didn't listen to the sign, and they were trespassed.
And all those dolls looking at you. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Maybe that's what it meant by it has eyes on you at all times.
The dolls have cameras in them. Nope.
A Pasco, Washington couple wants to get really scared, so together they concentrate deeply on finding a human through the Randonautica app, which takes them to a random dumpster on a hot summer day. They peel back the lid and find a single trash bag that looks full. By now they are sufficiently terrified that they might have actually found something disturbing with Randonautica, and so they close the lid without exploring what's inside. After all, there's no need to call the police if you don't actually see anything. Number 6. The Everything Paranormal show gets in on the scary Randonautica video craze and goes randonauting with paranormal creepy stuff in mind.
Just to let you know, my intent was paranormal creepy.
The TikTok app takes him to a random address, and he waits for some creepy
That's an
stuff to
apartment
begin,
complex.
which it most certainly does.
We've got, like I said, this dude's checking me out. I wanted something creepy. Yeah, this dude's just standing here, freaking staring at me.
Before he knows it, somebody is standing near his car. They're not moving, just staring him down. To be fair, what to him is a creepy man could just be someone wandering, who is in their parking space. But even even when he leaves, the man is standing completely still, simultaneously staring at nothing in particular and everything all at once. Number 5. Amanda and her friends want to see if randonauting is really a thing, and so they do something clever that I haven't seen in any other Randonautica videos. They write down what they want to see and never say it out loud just in case the app is listening in. They concentrate on finding a rainbow because they think that this object would be the last thing to be able to creep them out. They were wrong.
What is the second one?
Black squirrel.
I thought it was saying botched something. I was like, what? So out of banana, a black squirrel, yellow bird, and a rainbow is going to be the least likely to find.
Let's see if they find a rainbow.
Randonautica helps them find this unforgettable experience that has them screaming in their car. It's a
That's a rainbow.
It's a rainbow.
It's a rainbow of colors.
multicolored rainbow fence, followed by a real one not too long after. That can't just be a coincidence, right? Number 4. Here's a video that shows how Randonautica can be scary without even trying. A YouTuber named Nolan goes randonauting with his friends in search of the color orange. The app takes them to 2 orange cones, no problem.
Cones, orange cones.
They are weirded out
What?
but not entirely
What's
convinced, so they decide to go randonauting for something more obscure that would be creepier to find, like the number 4.
So we're doing a number?
Yeah, okay. So
4?
Not only do they find the number 4 prominently etched into a concrete handrail, but get this,
Interesting.
the location that's given to them to find the number 4
It's 4 minutes away?
is exactly 4 minutes away. Now they are getting creeped out and concentrate on a color that's hard to find in the countryside at night. The color blue. Not only does Randonautica take them to a pack of blue gum, when they go back to their car, they find out they were parked by an empty energy drink with blue lettering this whole time. Number 3.
So, can you not say that word on YouTube videos?
What?
The M word? The energy drink type?
I don't know.
Because I know it's in descriptions and titles.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kind of seems coincidence, but at the same time it's kind of not. There's a lot of different color cans for that brand, just in case.
Yeah.
But the pack of gum's interesting, but granted, I wouldn't have picked it up off the ground. I'd be like, oh look, it's blue. I don't know
And
where
it
it's
would
been.
have stayed right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh look, shirt's blue.
Named Mia Cole has what she describes as one of the scariest Randonautica experiences ever. That doesn't begin until she's come home from a long day of randonauting. Earlier that day, the TikTok app took her to a location where there was a weird windmill by the woods. She didn't find anything else odd, but this is where something odd might have found her. More than a few people have pointed out how, later that night, a weird pair of glowing eyes appear to be watching Mia Cole from the window. It could be a cat or something, but if the viewers are correct, it could just as easily be something that followed Mia Cole home from the woods, something that wants to get in.
Here's the question.
Yes.
Do cats' eyes reflect yellow? I don't know what the different reflections are for different animals.
I don't know.
Because the eyes were close together. It could have been a cat.
Yeah.
But that's something interesting.
That is weird.
Hey Google, what color do cats' eyes reflect?
Here's what I understood from the website vetstreet.com. The eyes of most cats tend to glow bright green. Do you want a little more context?
No, thank you.
So maybe not a cat.
Interesting.
Continue.
2. A YouTuber named Jake Carlini and his friends all want to experience creepy Randonautica moments, so they summon the scariest thing that comes to mind, forest clowns.
We're all gonna think about clowns.
The app takes them randonauting to a scary location in the woods
Is this guy just clowning or what?
that creeps them out even in broad daylight. A bird calls overhead, but listen closely, and you'll hear creepy noises coming from deeper in the woods.
Do you guys hear that?
Circus music.
Nope. Nope.
Ooh.
I don't play with no clowns. Point blank, guaranteed.
So what he's saying is the circus is no fun house.
It's not, it's 10.
Be precise.
I hear circus music.
Oh my god.
It's not like an ice cream truck would be driving out here, so there's no reason for scary sounds to be playing in the middle of the woods. They leave before they can get a clown sighting on video, but maybe they'll go exploring there again one day.
And on that note, if you haven't already hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help us get to that 50 subscriber milestone so that we can go on our own Scary Randonautica.
Number 1. A YouTuber named Noah DB5 hopes to find creepy haunted places to explore around his campus, and so Randonautica takes him to a nearby cemetery, but not just any cemetery.
Oh god, there's more screaming as we're approaching the grave.
More? So they're screaming in the direction you're going, and you're still going.
Did they say that that was at a campus?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a school campus right next to a graveyard.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was like, what?
A cemetery with scary, screaming noises at night, and later on, while exploring a different area, he hears the same scary noises again, this time from deeper within the woods.
Okay guys, hold on. I'm not kidding. Something from the forested area, we're hearing noises right now. I hope it happens again because it's right by the river. So what is that, dude?
This sounds like it could be some kind of wild animal to me, but other people are saying that this could be a mysterious creature like the rake, and that he is most likely being followed. Noah has asked if you would subscribe to his channel and check out his other videos like this one.
That video mentioned the rake. Is that just one of those cryptid things we were
I think
watching
so.
about the other day?
I think so. Nope. He can have those cryptids. Nope. I don't want to deal with that. That's not for me. So in general, the videos were pretty cool. They were pretty creepy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that they were the most scary randonauts, but some of them were really creepy, like the witch one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go there.
Well, and that one got really interesting whenever they said they felt like they were being watched. Or I think it said like distant eyes or something.
Yeah.
That plays into that whole sixth sense thing we were talking about the other day.
But yeah. If you guys will, make sure you smash that like button below. And make sure you have subscribed. And on that note, see you guys in the next video.